We didn't start the fire. It was always Carol burning Karen and David. We didn't start the fire. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. We're simply looking at here. Why did the group forgive Carol? She killed two members of them. You know what I mean? Let's not pretend she didn't, guys. And 142 you guys voted. There is one problem with this, though, and we'll get into it. But coming in last place, we've got Carol would kill them all. I mean, let's be real. If you told us in season one that this glorified dishwasher would have been taking out entire groups and killing members of the group quite easily, and turn into probably one of the quote unquote most badass characters on the show by the end of it, I'd have laughed at you. I'd have slapped you silly. But no, that's what happened. So I'm not going to say Carol couldn't have killed them all. Anyway, second place, we've got they didn't care about Karen and David. I'm going to go with this one, 16%, because yeah, we've got the bottom option, which won with 70% saying some members didn't even know, which is absolutely correct. Some members didn't know, right? Out of all the members that did know, to my knowledge, you've got Daryl, you've got Rick, and you've got Tyrese. Now, some people would argue, well, the only two people that really need to know are Rick and Tyrese. Tyrese, because, well, you know what? She killed Karen, and Karen was Tyrese's girlfriend, so he needs to know. And if he's dealt with it, who do the rest care about? Okay, I'll accept that. Let me get on to Rick. Rick's the leader of the group. It's a Rick-tatorship, so the leader, Rick, needs to know. Rick does know. Daryl knows, but he's kind of, Carol's best friend among all this, so we're not going to cry too much about this at this stage of the game. But the problem with this is, right, so what if Tyrese lets Carol away with it? Say there was a member of the group, right? Bob's dead, but at this stage he's not bit yet. Say Bob was very pally-pally with David. It was his best friend in the prison. Like, Daryl's got no blood relation or relationship with anyone in this show. So he could have been very easily friends with David. No, he wasn't. But it's just like, she's killed two members of the group because of a flu. It's ridiculous that they would... Like, even the three that know... Like, I guess you could say Rick booted her out, right? And he's let her back in because she redeemed himself in her eyes. In his eyes, sorry, potentially, with the whole Terminus debacle. And Daryl can think that too. But what about the rest of the group? And the same goes for Eugene. This is the same fat bastard that lied and got people killed that he was a scientist, man. I'm no buying this. They should never have forgave her. But it's going to boil down to they didn't care about Karen and David, and it shouldn't matter on your importance of a character being main or a mid character. At the end of the day, she's a member of the fucking group. It's not like a TV show where you've got like your higher ranking members of a crew or a club or an organisation. I mean, it's a group. Apart from Rick, they're pretty much all even. Even though I know Daryl does more, but you get where I'm coming for, guys. But anyway, let's go into the comments. Otto says, at that point, Carol didn't save them from Terminus. So the ones who knew, they probably didn't care. True, but we're talking about season 5. It kind of is after Terminus, and she kind of did save them, I guess. But I think that should be irrelevant. I mean, Merle didn't even do much. Like, yeah, he captured Glenn and Maggie, right? They got beat up. He kind of did leave Glenn to die, but nothing really happened. Like, Carol's openly just killed two people. At the end of the day, crazy. And also, Merle, he got tied to a roof. It's kind of justified. And Bridget Connor says, it could have been because most of the group didn't know. But there's a good chance that the group just needed more help with the dishes. So who better than the human Samsung dishwashing machine? I find the dish cleaning theory to be more believable than Carol turning into Steven Seagal overnight. Exactly. I mean, honestly, like you watch Under Siege and all his movies, man. I can buy Steven Seagal, even though in his later movies he kind of sits down on a chair and doesn't want to move, and it's a bit embarrassing. Still more believable than this bitch, Carol Peltier. Mac Dorvan says, my guess that only Rick knows what happened. He didn't want to tear the group apart because they've already been through too much. But I don't think most of them would have cared as it was survival. Right, Daryl knew and Tyrese knew, but again, it's just very weird, man. It's very, very weird. Like, you look at season 2, it's like Rick kills Shane, and it's like the group, like Dale and other people in the group, didn't really trust Shane because of his handling of like Randall, and he was losing the plot a bit. He didn't kill anyone though. Yeah, he ended up killing Randall. I mean, fuck me, half the group voted to kill more than half the group voted him. Just like a lack of consistencies with the show, and I guess right. End of season 2 to the start of season 5, a lot's happened in between them. But anyway, Andrew Smith says, I think they were scared because they objected and Carl would have been pissed and killed them all. Everybody's thinking that way, guys. But anyway, your thoughts down below. Why did they forgive Carol? Who knows?